Hello, beautiful people, global citizens. Welcome to this channel. Have your friends,
So we gonna get into I cannot. What crazy experience have you ever encountered? Have you perpetrated? Have you been an audience to or a witness to? Well, I've got Amma and P. They're gonna share theirs with us live on Entertainment 360. Amma,
Yes.
take us away.
And I met this one dude, and we set up a date right here to go to a movie, Easton. And when we got there, the guy, oh my God, he smelled like garlic. He got himself a large soda, and he bought himself a large popcorn for himself. So we're sitting there, you know, watching the movie. I'm like, can't wait to get out. And he would take like a big gulp of the drink, and you can hear him swallow it.
It's like that sound.
Like, yeah, that sound. I'm like, oh, this is just awful. It's awful.
It's like counting down the time.
Yeah, I'm counting. I couldn't. The movie was so long. It was like 1 hour, maybe 15 minutes, but it seemed like Lord of the Rings Part 3. I was like,
It's like Lord of the Rings.
Felt like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it felt so long. So I'm like in the middle, like about 40 minutes. I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom.
You're like, God save me.
Right back. I took my little purse. I never went.
Oh, it's like
I didn't. I did not go back.
Not
Dead serious. I
not
didn't go
that
back.
garlic.
Yeah, not the garlic. I thought like the garlic was smelling on me.
Oh Lord.
I'm like, what did you eat?
Yeah, guys, you gotta do better, guys. Even the ladies, you know.
I got lost. I'm sorry. I didn't go back. I know it was awful for not going back, but
I'm glad you survived, Alma.
thank you.
To tell your story.
It was awful.
You made it out.
Oh, yeah, I made it out alive, and I'm here
Oh my God.
telling the story. I tell you, it wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad you survived, and that guy wasn't for you. Yeah. So,
Obviously not.
yeah. Yeah. Fee, what you got for us?
I will say my first one. This was like when I was younger, because it's just so funny. My mom would always tell me I'm curious to a fault, right? And that's true. Anything I fix my curiosity on, I have to figure it out.
Right.
And so it's a Saturday morning. I'm having cereal. I'm watching Looney Tunes or something, right?
Okay.
And I'm looking at the physics of the cartoons, and there's something about, the good old banana peel.
Okay.
And you know how it's like they fly yards away, and I'm just looking at it, and something in me is like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had that question, but I was curious about it.
Yeah,
So I went,
off.
right. So I went to the kitchen and I grabbed my snack, which happened to be a banana. I took the banana peel and I put it on the floor. I looked at it for a second. I said, okay, this is gonna either go one or two ways. It's gonna happen. It's either gonna, it's gonna be a myth buster, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, I proved that wrong. It's like, I'm gonna look like a cartoon. So I stepped on the banana peel, and like that instant moment when you're just like, this is where I messed up. I think that's where I had my feet were parallel to the ceiling. I feel like I landed on my neck.
Oh my God.
I must have hurt.
And I'm just like, I was like, wow, well, at least I know, but I am never doing that again. But it's like, I think back on that sometimes, like, like you're trying to go to sleep at like 3 a.m., like, you stepped on a banana peel.
Right.
And obviously I did,
You
but I was
did.
just like,
You're
I
guilty
just
as
have to
charged.
take that. I have to take that with me, but
That is crazy. That's crazy. Y'all got some crazy stories out there, and for the garlic guys and auditions, let's avoid the garlic guys first off.
Oh dear.
And auditions, let's not drink too hard.
Right.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're still live on Entertainment 360, Sky 102.1 FM, and we are streaming across the world on your tuning app. All you gotta do is search the WCRM, and then you're gonna see Sky FM Columbus. Just click on that, and you're a part of the show. It's a vibe out here in the studio. It is Saturday, and everybody's blasting Entertainment 360 in their cars, at home, going to the grocery store, at the gym, because this is the only show on radio on Saturdays that has got everything you want. Entertainment, exciting conversations, very hilarious scenarios. We're going to share them. But right now we want to celebrate Abena Akuaba Appiah. It is just amazing how much is done for the pageantry industry, how much is done for music, entertainment, and all of that. And we want to celebrate her on the show today. So a little bit about Abena Akuaba. You're born 1993, 31. Wow, she's done so much for her age. She's a singer, model, and beauty queen. She started or got the exposure around 2013 when she became the top model Ghana. She moved on to win Miss Universe Ghana 2014, the top 16 in Miss World America 2017, and 2020. Damn, she was Miss Grand USA.
She did.
Yeah.
Miss Grand USA and Miss Grand International. She won that as well, and it's just beautiful how many accolades she has, how many crowns she has.
She's well dressed and many accolades. So yes.
Yeah, and it's beautiful how much she's done for 31-year-old lady. She's also a singer, and we just had one of her songs, I'm That Girl, that everybody's loving, like literally. Amma is gonna have this song that's her favorite right now on repeat.
Right.
You know, she's just gonna blast it on repeat. And she also is in the movie A Taste of Sin. So this movie is on Netflix. So right after the show, go check it out on Netflix, A Taste of Sin. And it was produced by Dominion TV in Ghana. He has very talented guys on there. Majid Michelle is there. We have Jackie Appiah. It's got all the stars, literally all the stars. So go check A Taste of Sin on Netflix and let me know what you make of Abena Akuaba's character. Yeah, she killed it. I think she did great. I loved it. And this is just a little bit of what she's about. But you can check her out on Instagram, Abena Akuaba, and get to see exactly what her life is about. She's a beautiful soul, done so much for the industry. And we're gonna celebrate her on the show. This is the Take Your Flowers segment. So literally we're just telling people that you've done a lot. We acknowledge you, we see your work, and we want to tell you to continue doing more. But wherever you are now, we want to celebrate you for what you've done. So Amma is gonna say one or two, Fee's gonna say one or two, and we're gonna hand the flowers to Abena Akuaba on Entertainment 360. So Amma, you've heard it all.
Yes, I have. My God, she's amazing. She's younger than me, but she's my inspiration for sure. Like she should just keep on doing what she's doing. Put that good message, that good vibe out there, because that's what I look for. Somebody that is positive and put good message out there for the young girls. Not just for the girls in Ghana, but for here as well, like internationally.
Right. Yep.
So I'm just really proud of her as an individual, and I'm telling her to just keep soaring.
Well, there you go. Abena Akuaba, Nana Ama Tonto is telling you to keep soaring, keep achieving greatness. P, what you got?
Beautifully said, and I would definitely agree that representation is so important when it comes to just reaching for the stars, and the way she does it so gracefully, it definitely invokes a lot of inspiration, and I'm inspired. And it's really amazing to see how much she's done, even in her wonderful 31 years of life.
That's a lot.
I still am just amazed on just how far you can go, and I'm just grateful to see her continue to soar. So fly high, fly far. Abena, I know you're going to do great things. We're here supporting for you. So
Definitely.
There you go, Abena Akuaba. Fee and Amma, they're telling you.
I can't wait to collaborate with her too.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Abena Akuaba and Nana Ama Tonto wants a collaboration, and we know that is gonna happen. We are that optimistic, and hey, we are a beautiful family. You love every bit of what we do here. And Amma, she's very talented. Who knows? She probably will be the one to reach out, be like, hey, Amma, I checked you out. You're so great. I want to work with you. You're like, all right, send the contract over. Let me get my lawyer. Let's
I
talk.
don't even need the contract. I just work with her as my little sister.
Where do I sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do I sign? Hey, let me call my accountant. Let's get a lawyer in. Let's make sure the contract is all good and the money's in the account.
Right.
Yeah, but we want to give Abena Akuaba flowers. So the ladies here are going to join me, and then we're going to present the flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. That's how we do it on Entertainment 360. We celebrate our rising and already made stars. That's what we're about. the whole idea of moving out to New York or LA to have a shop because there are more opportunities out there instead of living out here and trying to be, doing it back and forth. Do you think it's feasible? Do you think it's realistic? And can anybody with natural talent really make it out in Hollywood, get the exposure? Or you need people of influence and power to hold your hands or pave the way for you?
Absolutely. When it comes to, I'm a big firm believer when it comes to season, being somewhere at the right place and right time. Timing can really affect a lot of different things, as well as the talent that you present, because I feel like everyone is talented in their own way. It's a matter of being in tune with yourself to know what talent you bring and who can see that in you as well.
Right.
And that also aligns with timing. And so if you happen to be in LA or New York, there's a lot of things going on, of course. Like I was just in New York like in September.
Okay.
Sensory overload. Sometimes depending on the talent and the people you see, you could walk past an opportunity and not even know it. And exactly. And sometimes just with the opportunity, you have to really be very focused on that, especially if you're going there or you don't plan on being there for a long time. So in that way, for being here, I believe it's just definitely, it depends on the opportunity.
Right.
So if I wanted to do acting, but say if I wanted to do voice acting, that necessarily doesn't have to be a location.
Right.
Because I actually have a SAG-AFTRA card from someone that I had
Wow.
who renewed and gave it to me, and I hold on to it every day because it reminds me one day that I have my own. They were a stunt coordinator, and I think that's really cool. Like I want to fall down some stairs and be okay, but
I'm curious about the bank account. I want to see those.
I don't want to do all the crazy things, but I think that's just a really cool thing. But the opportunity, the timing, and then of course networking is always going to benefit you when it comes to what you bring to the table along with your talents. When those things are all gathered and combined together, that's where the real magic happens, because of the fact that you happen to have the right time, the right place, and the people who are also there to support you and put you in the places that are going to get you where you would want to be.
So those of you trying to make it, you got to get some nuggets of wisdom from Fee and Amma. They know it all. They've been there. They've been close to the people, the big shots. They're all being modest today, but check them out on social, and you'll be amazed what they've got going on.
They're not gonna put you on unless they know you or seen something that you've done, right? Like you've had, if you've had something on YouTube or Instagram or something, you have to have like that following, before they can.
And that's a beautiful angle you are looking at it from. It brings me to the next question. Do you really need agents or publicists to represent you for you to get things done the right way to get those eyeballs?
I think so. I have been looking for like an agent or an agency. There's this one that I found, and it looks to be legit, because I went to the website and tried to like register. You have to have pictures, you have to have your links, you have to have all these things before you can register. But I feel like if you do have an agent, it will help you, a foot step up. I think so. If you're someone out there that's like really want to get out there and to Hollywood and stuff like that, maybe you need to look into agents.
To get an agent and publicists to represent you.
You can get into the auditions and they can work for you on your behalf to get you somewhere.
Right. Fee, agents.
From my standpoint and experience as a YouTuber, building that base of information and that experience is great, because at no expense are you really tailoring and figuring out what it is that you want to do or exactly where you want to go. So then once you're able to expand on that and say, you know what, I actually really am serious about this particular thing, that's when an agent can really help, because that's their job to really help you get booked and get the type of roles that you're looking for to get you more exposure. So I think YouTube is a great expression to be able to figure out what is best for you. And then like the agent helps solidify that, so you can figure out how to kind of expand on that trajectory on that path.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, it's very important, because sometimes you have the talent and all, you can really perform when you're given a shot, but you need to be able to look right, appear right. That's how some of these, they look at the documents. How are you structured? Are you very well put together? Do you have your works put together in the professional way, so that even if they want to skim through, it's like they look at it the first time like, oh, okay, this is what we're looking for. The first impression is really that strong. And sometimes these agents and publicists know how to really create that perfect representation. And so I think it's important. So it's good that people look into that. I mean, some people are rising, some are maybe middle level, some are beginners, right? Would you think, or would you say that when it comes to networking or teaming up to work, say you are a beginner, you want to make it to Hollywood, like you want to get to the top, real top, but you don't have that much exposure, nobody really knows you like that. Is it okay to be that super ambitious and say, hey, I'm going to the cocktail events, the award shows, and get noticed and try, like sneak in, crush people when they're taking their videos? Like, you want to literally force yourself in there because for you are being very aggressive so you can get to your dreams. Or I think you just need to chill and look at other people around you that are also beginners and see how you can collaborate with them and work on small projects, the short films, the social media skits and all of that. And then eventually you build that confidence and that momentum, and then when the big guys see you, they'll be like, oh, you've got something we want to work with. Which approach is better?
So, I mean, if you know people that can get you on the carpet, fine. That's great. And if you really want to do it, just go for it. You can move down there. You can move to LA and go to auditions, because you cannot just jump in. You have to start from somewhere. You have to start from the ground up and go to auditions, go to, do little skits here and there. You just start from the ground up. And then hopefully you get noticed and but I mean, that's what I would say to a beginner, somebody that's trying to get somewhere. If you really, really want it, then move to LA or move to Atlanta, move to New York, a place where you can get your exposure quickly or something. For me, I'm just doing what I can do. I'm not trying to jump ahead anybody. But if you're the one that wants to be
very aggressive, you want to push and just go get a spirit.
You have that go get a spirit. Exactly. You just go. You have to go there. You have to go to the source.
Right.
And that way you can work day and night, go to auditions day and night, and get
all the exposure and the attention that you need. Be aggressive and go to the top.
I love that question, but I think it's a mix of both.
Okay.
Because sometimes you need to feed that dream inside of you with the ambition, and sometimes the energy and the electricity you feel in that area. If given opportunity, I love the sound of that. Don't just force your way in.
I don't want you to be aggressive.
But if an opportunity does arise, that could revive that dream inside of you. Wow, it is possible. Your eyes become wide as the sea again, and you're like, oh my goodness. Yes, this is what it takes. I need this energy. I needed that revamp. And then go back to building yourself up and being able to have that experience and work on tailoring some skills. What are certain things that is qualified that you would need to have to show up and be prepared and literally be the best that you can be? And how can you set apart? How can you stand apart in your personality? What type of way when you do auditions, wear a color or a memorable shirt. Leave an impression.
Okay.
But don't leave someone else's impression. Be yourself, but leave a good impression. And I think it's a balance of the two. I love questions like that when they say it's just either or. I'm always going to find a way to mix both because it always, everything is connected. So it has to just be a good balance of the two.
That's great. I'm going to stay on that and dovetail into obviously there are people who are already made, big guns, big wigs, and I see them getting more gigs, and I'm asking myself, is it that these is it execs or casting directors or agents just love the idea of using already made stars for leverage because they have the popularity already, they have the following, instead of really trying to harness or get new talents that have what it takes? It might be raw, but at every point, every star was raw talent. They were fine-tuned, they were polished to be whatever they are now. So you see the same people hosting, say, America Got Talent, or very big stars hosting America Got Talent. I would love to be put on, to host America Got Talent. I mean, Terry Crews, right? He's hosting that now, and I'm like, he's already big. He's got the money. He's got the exposure. Why not put YB on American Got Talent and let me show you what I got? I mean, it's not gonna be that bad. I mean, we already got the energy and the vibe.
Exactly.
Music or get into commercials, the Kevin Hart and all of that. And I'm like, why don't we give the new guys that are not that big the chance to do it?
It's a very great question, and I'll try to give you both perspectives.
Right.
Because as someone who needs to get a shot, of course, you are more than worthy to be in that shot, and like Terry Crews opening the way and allowing you to do that. But when it comes to a side where for big execs, sometimes they will bet on what is stable. If they already know that this person is going to bring a good amount of people, a loyalty or following, they're going to rely on what is stable. But at the same time, if someone who is just so tenacious and so inspiring, they're like, you know what, this person really is bringing it, they have that it factor, it's a combination of the two. Because then it makes them think, maybe I can bet on this person.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it is a risk for them.
Right.
But at the same time, it's a risk for you too. But you just have to think of the stakes. But it's not saying it's not a matter of worth. It's definitely just giving your best shot and showing them that you have what it takes.
Yeah, because I've seen very new talent get the shot and they really do a good job. Say Black Panther, this Kenyan actress, Lupita Nyong'o. Like, after that movie, she was like all over the place. And I think that was a very first big Hollywood 10-point break. And I don't know if you know this guy, Omari Hardwick, Ghost of Power series. Like, literally, he carried that series. Like, Power, like Ghost. And he wasn't that, like, big. But after Power series, he's become so big. And he did a great job with that series, So it just proved that when you give the new guys the chance, they can also do some magic.
Look, a diamond in the rough is still a diamond.
There you go. There you go. So, Amma, you want to touch on new talent and how they...
They're not going to put you on unless they know you or seen something that you've done, right? Like you've had, if you've had something on YouTube or Instagram or something, you have to have like that following, before they can. Me and my team, we're trying to start a series on YouTube, like a mini series called Roommates. And we're actually working with it. I'm gonna go meet them today. We're trying to put something together. So hopefully when I'm done, it will probably be on my YouTube, which is Tonto House Media, it's like my last name. Or Tonto House TV, sorry. And also on my Instagram, like my Nanama Tonto Facebook, Nanama Tonto on IG, Nanama Tonto on TikTok. I try to just keep the name that way.
It's uniform across
across the board. So that's what we're working on. And coming December, I'm going to Ghana.
To the motherland.
My director has something that he talked to me about. I think it's like a village movie. Like the one we did, Coco Mountains.
Yeah, Coco Mountains. I remember that. The premiere was beautiful. Yeah, we had a premiere. Was it last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, it's
on. You've been working.
It's on my YouTube. If you want to check it out, you can. It's Tonto House TV. Just search
and the Tonto is TONTO.
Yeah, and the house.
House TV on YouTube.
Yeah, so he talked about that, and this other one that we shot
first.
It should come out.
THRUST. Yeah, some words are funny, but they are still in the dictionary, so we gotta use them.
It should
What a thrust.
Yeah, it definitely should come up on IMDb Pro. It's on that website. So. I'll find out exactly what he's working on when I go. There you go,
and then you let us know. You can always pass through the show. Let's have a conversation about your new project for people that are doing it, especially people who are doing it with the very little they have. There are a lot of people who really are doing it like they are giving it their all, their heart, and they don't really get a lot of support.
We don't,
and they've also refused to give up, like Amma. But then they are churning out good works. They are churning out very, very beautiful storylines and all of that. You've worked on how many projects so far?
What it was,
Coco Mountains.
I did Unexpected. That was my own movie. I wrote it and I produced it. I did Red Condom. I wrote it and produced it.
Oh,
and I did a step back, and that was on YouTube because that was a Nigeria production. So, I mean, even until now, I get people like friends that are Nigerians. Like, hey, Tonto, we're watching you. And
you made it. You made it. Come on. You already made it to Hollywood. You're making it look like you're not there yet.
These are friends that I were in my production house. They're like, hey, Tonto, we're watching you today. I'm like, where? They're like, oh, you know, a step back. I said, oh, cool. It was with Juicy Base Entertainment Productions. That's Nigerian.
Nigerian based, okay.
Yeah, and which one? There's one that I did.
So you've mentioned about 4 or 5 projects, and
it's like 6 or 7.
Okay. Just put your YouTube out again. YouTube is Tonto House TV. So TONTO House TV on YouTube. I'm sure you're gonna see everything she's worked on.
I forgot to mention I did Mother too.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, okay. So you've got a lot going, and your Instagram is Nana Ama Tonto.
Yes, sir.
NANA Ama is AMA and Tonto TONTO. So that is on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Check her out, support her, follow her, subscribe. Let's support her. She's been at this for a couple of years, and she's refused to give up, and she's doing amazing. If you can help her with some money, hey, you know, these things don't come cheap. You got to put in money, you know. You talk about better cameras and all of that equipment. Executive producers, the guys with the bags, you know, the money, you know, to support her.